Hi, if you're a Cancer born June 21st to July 22nd, what can you expect for the month of November 2017? Let's tune in and find out. Okay, so Cancers, there's been something you've been chasing, and it feels a little bit like, you know how you see the horse with the carrot, right? And you've been trying to get it. Well, I feel like you finally run into it, like they meet on like around the 17th. So that would be around the new moon in Scorpio, November 18th, right around that date. So this could be a new relationship. It could be a new enterprise. It's a hope, a dream, and a wish. Something you have wanted for a long time, or at least recently have been focused on. You finally get it, right? And whether that's a raise, whether it's you win a lawsuit, whether it is you get the date that you've been dreaming about, it just feels like it's gonna happen. So just have some patience, just keep following it. It is gonna happen. Woo, that's good news. I like that. All right, so now let's look at romantic relationships. For those of you who are coupled and in a relationship, what you can expect for November. So it's a really sweet energy, Cancers. It really feels like this security and this real connection and partnership and dialogue and communication and really just camaraderie, and it feels really smooth. I do feel like there's something that you can maybe get caught up in or sidetracked in that there may be a little bit of a pain in your neck mid-month, and it could be even just about something, at odds, just something that you wanted that brings up challenges for your partner. And it doesn't really, it feels like it touches on their stuff, So if there's somebody who is dealing with abandonment, it might be about you going away for work and it touches on their abandonment issues, right? Like that kind of stuff. So it's temporary and it is a little bit unwarranted, right? Like not really real, but again, it touches on their stuff. So you have to be sensitive around it. I feel like it's just a moment and you kind of work through it and it's fine. There is an opportunity for you to be able to go away this month with your partner. Feels like that weekend of November 11th is really sweet. And again, be around our Thanksgiving time also feels like a really nice, warm connection. I also like that the weekend of that November 18th, all of those times feel really sweet and really open for new relationships and new connections and deepening the relationships you already have. Now, for those of you that are single and interested in Cancers, interested in creating a relationship, let's look at those, what's in store for you for November. So part of it is not being so sensitive. Not being so sensitive to rejection, not being so sensitive to somebody not following through, and being willing to recognize that other people have their stuff too, and that other people sometimes they want to follow through, but circumstances have it that they can't, or they're intimidated by you, or they're even more afraid than you are. Right? So don't take rejection so personally, because you may not be being rejected at all. It may be just that they're really scared out of their wits to ask you out. So if you run across people that you're interested in and then they don't follow through or they blow you off, just know that there may be more to it than meets the eye. And if there has been somebody like that in your past or in your future this month, it does feel like there is an opportunity where they actually get some liquid courage, and show up. And maybe even, sadly I said liquid courage, so it could be that they find themselves drunk or high or something and actually call you and kind of, apologize or make a date. And so it does feel like there's some movement around anybody that's been hanging out in the peripheral for you mid-month. And towards the end of the month as well, moving forward, new people, new relationships, and opportunities to really get going and really feel that deep connection that you're longing for, Cancers. Okay, so now let's see anything else about money for Cancers. there may be a new source of income coming in for you this month in November, an opportunity that just a new beginning with money, something new that you started, or a new job that you started, where a new source of income comes in November. And if it's not, then it's a seed that's being planted for it. It's about to open up. So definitely feel like you're onto something. There's new movement with your money and opportunity to earn more money in this month. So I like that. I like that a lot for you. Anything else about money for you Cancers? Yeah, and this is money that's easy. It's like easy money. Like I see, it's easy money for you. And you don't have to work too hard for it. And it's almost, I hate the analogy, but I just, it's like money tree. You pick it and you put it in. You pick it, you put it in. So it's something that feels easy. It's something that's routine, but there's a lot of it. So it's just a healthy, healthy month for money for you guys. All right, so let's look at your health for Cancers this month. So there may be something going on with your throat, Cancers, or your mouth this month. It could be anything from a tooth to windburn from weather changes, to biting the lip, to sore throats or tonsils. But it just feels like it's that region, and it really has to do with speaking up for yourself, taking care of yourself. Dealing with your own anger, dealing with your own projection of righteousness, right from wrong, right? So there's an opportunity for you to be able to heal and actually have life become a little bit smoother. So I feel like this month you may be healing your throat, taking care of yourself, speaking up a little bit more, so you're not biting your lip, right? All these things that are movement for you to be able to be happier and to be able to create healthier relationships for yourself. So let's see if there's anything unexpected for Cancers for the month. Yeah, some of you, there may be something that you're forced to deal with, and I don't know if it's, where you're maybe leaving a company and people are congratulating you and you're moving on and you didn't realize how much people appreciated you or how much people loved you. So it may be where, it could even be where things didn't work out and you got fired, and people came to your aid and said, wow, I'm really sorry that happened. Listen, if something like that happens for you at this month, my sense is that if that does happen, there's something immediately right behind it. And it may even be by your own doing. It may be that you were planning on leaving anyway, but you got premature, or they heard about it and cut you off early, right? So there could be this surprise ending for you, but it's kind of not a surprise anyway. You sort of had an inkling about it. So there could be something like that going on. But the surprise part is also how many people come to you, how many people offer their support for you, offer their condolences for you. But it's really not condolences, because it's really like the best thing ever that's really going to happen for you. So whatever the adjustment is, there's a really good thing with it that's coming out of it. So whatever this kind of like cloud is, when you cut it open, it's a beautiful silver lining, and it's really, really good. So if you get some what seems to be bad news towards the end of the month, it's really not. It's really not. It's really ultimately the best news ever. And I want you to like record this part of the recording and go, if that shows up, I know it's for the best, and I know something really good is right behind it for me, and it's really going to be better than ever. And I remember actually a client of mine coming to me and asking about changing a position, and they were really worried that as they negotiate this new position, that their present company was going to get wind of it and just cut them off at the knees. And they ended up having a negotiation that went really well, and they went ahead and left their job, and the new position was better than they ever thought. And they showed up, and within a month they were catapulted to a new raise. So all these additional things happened for them because they trusted their instincts and went through the process. So it could be something like that, and ultimately feels really, really terrific. All right, Cancers, let's have a wonderful month. If you like my intuitive astrology, please click like, share it with your friends, and feel free to comment below. And for those of you that celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. Have a wonderful month, everyone, and I'll connect with you again next month.